Party Congress is currently underway in Bloemfontein. Delegates will elect a new leadership, with party leader Bantu Holomisa expected to retain his position uncontested. And it will also unveil its manifesto ahead of what is expected to be a fiercely contested 2016 local government election. The UDM has been perceived as a one-man show led by leader Bantu Holomisa and largely supported by those who come from the Eastern Cape. UDM Chief Whip Kwankwa says they have managed to stabilize the party after suffering major losses. Kwankwa says the party will embark on an aggressive campaign to woo new supporters, especially the youth. A heated race is expected for the deputy president position, with current Chief Whip Kwankwa and new party member Kanyisile Litchfield Chabalala contesting.
The forthcoming elections is our opportunity to demonstrate to the nation at local level that there are solutions to the challenges that faces South Africa. United in our desire to create a better villages, towns and cities, we can light the way and show which policies should be applied nationally. We have it within our hand, within our power, to effect changes that will result in genuine improvements in the lives of all South Africans. There is one thing that we can all agree on, and that is change is necessary. In this election, you are not simply choosing between one political party and another. You can choose another 5 years of the same old discredited policies and poor service delivery, or you can choose change for the better.
And now for the very latest on the Congress, we cross back to our contributing editor, Vuyo Mvoko in Bloemfontein. Vuyo, good afternoon. Nice to chat to you once again. When we last spoke, there was just one position up for contestation. Has that situation changed, Vuyo?
Well, it has changed quite significantly, Obriel. I can tell you now, the people you are seeing right behind me, these are the people who are coming from various caucuses that were being held over the past hour, 2 hours or so. So they are now going back to plenary, and that is where the consolidated preliminary list is going to be tabled, and that list contains the names of the people that are contesting the various positions that are up for grabs. Virtually every position is now being contested, including that of party president. Bantu Holomisa, the man who has run this party, who has been at the helm of this party for the past 18 years, is now going to be contested. Certainly, that's what we are picking up from the preliminary list that is doing the rounds, that is going around at the moment. He's being contested by a fellow called Nhlangabezi Ngebulana. Nhlangabezi Ngebulana is now contesting the post of party president. But then again, with regard to the position of deputy president, we still have those two names of Ngabayomzi Kwankwa, who is currently the party's deputy secretary general, up against Kanyisile Litchfield Chabalala, who is the national organizer at the moment. So that one still stands. No new names on that one. But we hear also that the position of chairperson is contested between Mongameli Bobani and Zolisa Lavisa. Now, Zolisa Lavisa has been in the executive of the UDM for quite a while, and Mongameli Bobani, of course, is that guy who is being credited with bringing doing that close to a miracle, if you will, at the Nelson Mandela Metropolitan, getting that being central in bringing that ward there that was taken away from the ANC, which one must say bolstered or at least gave confidence to the UDM that it is a party of the future, and where people may have written off, it believes that if there's one incident that has shown that they are on their way back, it was that incident. So that man is contesting the position of chairperson, and lots of others are also up for grabs with lesser known names, but it does look like it's going to be something that at least resembles a contestation, which from what Mr. General Bantu Holomisa and the other people who've been around within the UDM for a while now says it's a demonstration that their party is alive, and if anyone thought that they were about to write their obituary, they are mistaken. The party is well on its way to becoming a force to be reckoned with. O'Brien?
And just talking about the contestation for the position of president, just how well known is this man you are talking about within the movement, and what are his real chances of clinching the presidency of the party?
Look, the UDM, Obriel, is Bantu Holomisa, and Bantu Holomisa is the UDM. Even if the guy does indeed contest, as his name has been brought forward, chances of him winning are almost next to nothing. At the end of the day, I think Bantu Holomisa will retain the presidency by a landslide. So I don't think he's going to be a factor at all. Perhaps a message is being sent that no one should take anything for granted. But as things stand, knowing the UDM faithful, the role that Bantu Holomisa plays in this part. I mean, since yesterday, when we arrived here yesterday morning, I mean, he was everything from registering people to verifying who's here and who's not here. And when problems arose, he was the one being dragged in this or the other direction to try and solve whatever problem they may have been. So it's really unlikely that Mr. Ngebulana will really be even real competition, let alone win.
Well, thank you so much. We hope to hear more of that contestation from our contributing editor there, Vuyo Mvoko, live from the UDM Congress in Bloemfontein.